Austin Hopkins set to get this one going. And we are underway from Kansas City. Taking it about the 1. And he'll be stopped up at the 25. On 1st and 10, here's Mahomes. Forced out to his left. And he'll be out of bounds across the 30-yard line. He'll get 8 on the scramble there. It'll be 2nd and a couple. They fake the give. Now Mahomes. Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Michael Davis. And he's able to get it back to the 41-yard line. After the turnover, here's Herbert. Oh, he's going to take a shot right away. And it'll be incomplete. Good job staying with him defensively. And it'll bring up 2nd down. A beautiful fake. And he's going to get this one down to the edge of the red zone.
Outside handoff to the right side. If you're a running back, you love getting the ball early so you have vision to see what's happening in front of you.
Right tackle likes that call. Big play for him, but don't forget about the guys you always tell me. Touchdown! Complete at the 1. Mike Williams on the touchdown throw from Justin Herbert. And the Chargers are on the board first here on the road in Kansas City. Extra point good by Hopkins. And it's now a 7-0 game. The drive there only spanning 3 plays. And it ends with the Chargers getting into the end zone. This will be fielded inside the 5. And he's up past the 20 to the 22-yard line. Patrick Mahomes on his way out for their next drive. And he'll look to rebound from the early interception that led to 6 points the other way.
And when he threw the interception and he had to come to the sideline, I guarantee his first thought wasn't about the interception itself, but what could result. And I know he was thinking to himself, come on, defense, bail me out. Well, they weren't able to in this situation. Now he's got to go out and atone for it himself, but he can't force things.
From the 25 on 2nd down, Mahomes, and he whips that one incomplete there.
From the snap, he certainly looked like he knew where he wanted to go with the ball, but surprise, that guy was covered. So that took his attention elsewhere to no avail.
Here's Mahomes to throw. And this pass broken up. The contact well timed there, and now 4th down. Mahomes going to go on 4th down. A hit as he throws, and this is going to be incomplete. Boy, a curious decision to go for it. Doesn't pan out, and that will force a turnover on downs. Running on 1st down, Eckler. And he sneaks his way forward only for a couple here. 2nd down.
Brandon, we talk all the time about those hybrid players, guys who could do more than one thing. And I think if you're playing strong safety in the NFL today, you are a true hybrid. Part linebacker, part cover guy.
And coming up, sticking his nose in the mess there and making and eventually taken down here. Great coverage downfield. It's a loss of a yard, so they'll wind up crediting him with a sack, and it brings up 3rd down. Going to throw on 3rd down with Herbert. He dumps it to Eckler underneath. And brought down, but not before they get it inside the 10 to the 7.
And remember, this drive started off following the turnover, and they've taken no time working their way down the short field. A nice connection there, and now they're looking at a 1st and goal.
Here's Herbert. And they're going to get it. They bring him down to the sack back at the 16-yard line. The Mississippi State man, Chris Jones, with a sack there. Protection certainly going to need to be a bit better here on 2nd and 16. A shotgun snap for Herbert. And this is going to be caught, but they'll say out of bounds. So it's incomplete. 3rd and goal, and still a long way from the end zone. Justin Herbert looking to pass. And he's wrapped up. Taken down. Back at the 25. Frank Clark fighting his way home to get the sack. And Hopkins' kick is good. And the lead moves to 10-zip. So that one on target, and it adds to this first half lead.
And maybe we're too early to worry too much about 1-score lead, 2-score lead, etc. But this is where you kind of start banking those points that come in helpful later on.
The KC offense out of the huddle, ready for their next drive. And on that last drive, went for it on 4th, turned it over. A good job by their defense, though. They held them to 3, but this offense, they've got to be a little bit better, a little bit more careful here.
And sometimes when you see these calls on 4th down, when they decide to go for it, it's not necessarily the coach saying, I believe in my offense. Sometimes the coach saying, I believe in my defense. I can afford to go for it here, because if we don't get it, I don't think we'll give up more than 3, and that's exactly what happened there.
You think that factored in?
I do. I think that he had that in his mind going into the game, that I'm going to be aggressive on offense because I know I've got a defense that can hold up their end.
Now Mahomes on the bootleg. He'll drop that off to Edwards-Helaire. Calling a gain of a yard, and they're going to face a 3rd down. We've hit the 2-minute mark of the first half. 10-0 our score. A reminder, coming up at halftime, Jonathan Coachman will join us from Orlando with our halftime report. But business to take care of before we get there.
A 2-minute drill before the coach's 2-minute drill.
First down now, but that clock rolling. Mahomes taps this forward. It's a jet sweep. And that play will go nowhere. Losing yardage back near midfield at the 49. Now on 2nd and 13. Mahomes. Now a swing pass. It's Edwards-Helaire. And he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. It's a pickup of 12, and that'll set up a 3rd down. Mahomes to throw on 3rd and 1. Complete. The tight end, Kelsey. First down now, but the clock continues to move. Mahomes now to throw. Another pass into the reliable hands of Kelsey. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. The Chiefs will try and get to the line quickly. From the red zone now, they'll look to throw. And he's got it. And he takes this into the end zone for a Chiefs touchdown. Mecole Hardman from 19 yards away. And the Chiefs are on the board here in the final minute of the first half. Extra point by Butker is on target. And the lead is down to a field goal. So a nice drive put together there. They go 75 yards in 9 plays. And it's capped off with a Kansas City touchdown. And not wanting to risk anything here late in the half, we'll just take a knee. The Charger drive about to get going. And leading 10-7, they may just want to get this to the locker room. Herbert setting up to throw on first down. He'll get this to Eckler. And he's taken down but able to slip across the 35. And unless this is a quick incompletion, this is likely the last play here of this first half. The final shot before the break for Herbert. He rifles one that's intercepted. Picked up by Nick Bolton. And he will be brought down on what will be the final play of this first half. So we have reached half. Due to time constraints, we move you forward in today's broadcast to the beginning of the third quarter. So the Chargers will start the second half with the lead and the football as we're underway in the third quarter. And Roberts choosing not to bring this one out. The Charger drive about to get going. And they've got the lead. CD, what do you think the message was at halftime?
I don't think the message was too drastic, I think, at the half, or that they need to change things too much. I do think the offensive line could play a little bit better. I think they'll try and help them out more. They'll probably keep a tight end in a few more times and maybe add a running back to the formation to pick up those pass rushers, because they probably allowed a few too many sacks for comfort in the first half.
And he finally is out of bounds, but he's down inside the 20-yard line. A big play there on the option. A real field flipper there, as all of a sudden they've got a first down in the red zone. Gets it into the hands of Allen on the jet sweep. Allen, nifty footwork. Down he goes at the 10 with a solid pickup of 8. 2nd and 2, first down marker at the 8. Herbert now. He'll get this out wide to Eckler. And the Chargers are looking at 1st and goal as he's tackled all the way down at the 2-yard line. Now Herbert with it, looking to pass. Oh, into a sea of defenders and intercepted. Picked off by the Honey Badger, Tyrann Mathieu. Accelerating, and off he goes. And he will take this one home. It's a touchdown.
Well, I think we all know the turnovers have a way of deciding games, and before you say something snarky, I realize that's not particularly astute. But in this case, how about the evidence right here in the third quarter? They've got the lead, moving the football, things looking good, and
so now a flip on the scoreboard with that pick 6, and I don't know, the rest of the second half shaping up to be very interesting. So they throw the pick 6. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air. Roberts electing not to try it, and this will come out to the 25. The Charger drive about to get going. And following the pick 6, and they have decent field position in throwing that pick 6. We'll see how they attack this drive.
And I think all you say to your guy is, listen, let's just take care of the football a little bit better. Make some better decisions on this drive, and they'll probably help him a little bit with maybe some really high percentage throws early to let him get settled back in.
But they told us they've got confidence. That's not a problem.
Yeah, not a problem at all. They just want to make sure they get things settled down a little bit for their offense and give their defense a little bit of a chance to rest.
And the Chiefs D closes in on him again, and they drop him behind the line. Now it's Herbert. Man open left side, it's Williams. And he is going to have the Chargers first down as they're able to get the third down conversion. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10.
I don't care how many times we see it. I still get a kick out of watching quarterbacks and receivers do the pass tree in pregame warm-up. But I always remember that when we go to practices, we see that after practices as well. They really tune it up, don't they?
They tune it up. They know why they do it for these situations. First down.
And they build that trust, and that's why they're able to find him in this type of a situation.
Eckler going to get it again on 2nd down. And he'll get it out a couple yards shy of midfield at the 48.
Well, that was a unit that understood exactly where the first down marker was, handed it to their guy who could run it, created some space, and he got there.
On 1st down, it's Herbert. On the screen, this is Eckler. And he is down at the 48. A pickup of 4 that started at one 48-yard line and ended at the other. From just shy of midfield, Herbert. And this is caught. First catch for Keenan Allen. And he's got this down a yard or two shy of the 40 before he's out of bounds. Herbert on first down now. He'll drop this one off to Eckler. They'll contain him to just 4. Second down. Herbert throwing again. He's got Allen. He'll be hit down at the 33, 5 yards on the play. One thing I think that's safe to say defensively, the tackling's been really good.
And because of that, it's been very, very hard for them to move the ball because you're not getting the benefits of run after catch. They tackle them almost on the spot. That means you have to run extra plays, harder to move it.
3rd and 2, Herbert. And this would have been intercepted if he could have gotten the feet in. He didn't, so it's incomplete. Boy, that one really could have turned this thing upside down. They'll run for it with Eckler. They find some open field here. And all the way in for a Charger touchdown. Austin Eckler, 33 yards. And the Chargers are going to retake the lead. They get one more as the extra point's up and good. So it's now a 3-point game here in the closing stages as a field goal now can only tie it. Following the touchdown, Dustin Hopkins will kick it away. From a couple yards deep, he'll bring it out of the end zone. And the decision to come out of the end zone is going to cost him 5 yards as he's taken down right at the 20. The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. After the long touchdown drive we just saw, you wonder if maybe that's taken a little of the wind out of this offensive sails because they had it going pretty good last time too.
Had to sit over there for a little while, didn't they? You know, they were eager, amped up to get back on the field after just scoring, hoping to get the ball back quickly. That didn't happen, so I'd say come out, just kind of get started again. You know, doesn't have to be anything dramatic. Just get moving, get loose again, and see if they can get it downfield.
An extra defensive back on the field for the Chargers now on 3rd down. Mahomes to throw it. Being chased out left. Finding Kelsey. And he gets it to the 32. Good enough for a first down. First down now, but that clock rolling. Here's Mahomes. And this one is incomplete. Demarcus Robinson, the intended target on that one. And now it's 2nd down. Mahomes. And they'll get this into the hands of Hill, complete. And they'll get this well past midfield before being stopped just before the 35. Mahomes. A quick slant to Hill. And they'll get this one down to about the 20-yard line. Now another timeout called for by the offense as the clock will stop with just under 30 seconds left to go. Mahomes. Got an open man. It's Pringle. They'll contain him to just 4. 2nd down. The Chiefs quickly now going to use the last of their timeouts as they'll stop the clock with 24 seconds to go in the game. Mahomes. And this is caught. Touchdown. And they've taken the lead here in the final minute.
How many people watching this one right here who gave up? Because that score, they might want to try and rush back into this stadium.
Yeah, what looks like is going to be the game-deciding score, although a little bit of time left, so you can't count your chickens before they're hatched.
Well, they better come back in here and watch this one because you and I, we're not going anywhere. We want to see this one play out.
Now after the touchdown, here's Butker on to kick it away. And with time a factor here late, he'll just take a knee and they'll start things out at the 25. The Charger drive about to get going. Critical condition here, obviously. Got to hope to get something quick right and then maybe take that shot deep.
And once they do take the big shot, you got to worry on defense. Of course, no one getting behind the defense and make it an easy throw. But nowadays, it's not just the ball being tipped in the air and people in the end zone in a cluster. It's that guy that's short of the end zone who comes up and ends up making the play because he goes unguarded. So there's a lot to think.
And that's caught inside the 35. And with inside of 10 seconds, 8 to be precise, we get whistles and a timeout on the field. Now Herbert. This for all the marbles. And that one a little too high as it's knocked away and incomplete. An incomplete pass on first down. That leads to a 2nd and 10. One last throw here for Herbert. This for all the marbles. On Herbert, his 3rd interception. Picked up by Juan Thornhill. And the Chiefs are going to hang on the final play. They get the turnover to seal this football game. Well, we were on hand for a fun and entertaining game here. Coming down really to that last play. Great job defensively to get the pick and seal it.